everyone and welcome to today's video. So I thought I would do my most repurchased makeup, my main makeup, the makeup that, you know, if I could just whittle down everything I have, these are the things that I would have. I think I did something similar like this before, but this is really whittling it down to the bare minimum, you know? So I'm going to start off with, and do you know why I thought this? Because this morning I was putting my lip liner on and I was like, do you know what? You know, let's have a look here. Look at these, all these lip liners. And there are only 3 lip liners that I like to use the most. So I could get rid of all of these. So that was my point. And I thought, oh, I should do a video basically showing you what I use the most and what I always repurchase. So I will start off with the lip liners. Now, my most used and most loved lip liners, I've got 3 of them. That's NYX Nude Suede Shoes. I have repurchased this. This is so many times. I've got it on today. No, actually, no, I haven't got it on today. It's just the perfect nude and it's the perfect gel consistency and it just goes onto the lips beautifully. I love their lip liners. They are fabulous. And this particular shade is just, I love it. For your basic everyday nude lip, it's a must. The next one I love, and that's the one I'm wearing today, is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is just, Bertie, come on. Bob, please. Okay, he's off now. He's going down the road. Oh, look at this. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball, Bertie? Look. Cuckoo. Yeah. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's so, this is the one lip liner you just cannot get wrong. It just goes, oh, hello. It just goes on so perfectly. You can never overline. Some lip liners, I find that I just end up over here. This one it just matches your lip color and it's just amazing. And I've got this on with one of my favorite glosses, which I'll show you in a minute. And the last one is Boldly Bare by MAC. Oh my God, this one, I love this. They're all very similar tones. But Boldly Bare is, oh, I love, love, love Boldly Bare. Absolutely amazing lip liner. It is amazing, okay? So sticking with the lip liners, I will say my lipsticks, I've got so many MAC lipsticks that I wasn't really prepared. Okay, now because I've got so many, I've got Angel, Cream Sheen. I've done a MAC lipstick try on years ago. I think about 5 years ago. It's on here somewhere where I try on all the lipsticks. But I have got, I would say, 4 firm favourites. Actually, no, that is a lie. I'm gonna say 5. These are the lipsticks, I mean, I just love, okay? One of them is Honeylove, and I revisited this the other day. I hadn't worn it for such a long time, and I put it on the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I love this lipstick. I know why I love this lipstick. And I always pair that with the NYX Nude Suede Shoes. You can see me trying these all on in that MAC video, so just have a look. I'll link it here. It's the most beautiful warm nude. You know what I mean? It never goes out of style. My next favourite is Blankety. I love Blankety. It's a very neutral shade. I haven't worn this in years, but I love it. I'll tell you what my updated Blankety is. For me, my updated Blankety is Modesty. It's very similar. Slightly darker. So in most of my videos, these last couple of videos you see me, I've been wearing Modesty, but that's Modesty. Do you see how much darker it is? So Blankety for me is a little bit too pale and neutral, and it was my favorite for years, but I've upgraded to Modesty. So if you're unsure, go with Modesty. It's got a little bit more of a natural, deeper look, and it always pulls a bit pink on camera, but it's a lovely lovely colour. Whereas the Blankety can pull a bit cool and beige, you know what I mean? So yeah, Modesty is my upgrade on that one. Then we've got Myth. Oh, Myth is like one of those ones that I love to top. I just like to just, you know, if you want that really uber nude lip, then Myth. You've got to have Myth. Even if you're wearing like a dark lipstick, Myth is a good one to have. And of course, not forgetting Mehr. Mehr is my favourite, you know, mauve toned lipstick. This is what I pull out every autumn, winter. Mehr, I love it. It's a lipstick it's the best kind of tone, and I love it. Now, talking about Mehr, keeping with the lipsticks, another one of my favourites is the bareMinerals BarePro Petal. I've spoken about this before. It's very similar to Mehr, slightly, see? Do you see the tones? They're very, very similar, mauvey tones. This is another lipstick I will repurchase. I love this lipstick. I love this tone. It's just beautiful come autumn, winter, when you just want to just dial up the colour, get away from the sort of bronzy nudes. That's when I love these tones. Another of my favourites is Kim KW. And I love this shade particularly. It's a bit like Myth. It's very much like Myth, but slightly pinker. Again, I like this as a topper. I like this over Petal if I want to just lighten it up a bit. It's one that I would like to always have. I have got another one. I didn't know this was going to be about lipsticks that I love. And that's the Mineralist bareMinerals, and that's Focus. Again, this is a gorgeous... It's that shade there. So it's a more toasted almond shade. And I love that. I love it. It's that your sort of skin but better. And it's a really nice natural tone if you don't want to wear lip liner or things like that. It is my favourite. So do you know what? That's a lot of lipsticks. Yeah, that is a lot of lipsticks. But I love those. Those are the lipsticks I go for time and time again. I have what? 4 other MACs, 2 other Charlotte Tilburys, Max Factors, but those are the ones I always come back to. Right, next up is, well, yeah, should we say foundation? I mean, foundation, what I always repurchase and always go back to is BarePro and Doublewear. I have repurchased this bottle so many times, and this center. I've got a backup of this already in my bathroom cupboard because everything's been discontinued. I love this and I love this. I have this mix on today and it's just my perfect combination, and I love these foundations and I'll just repurchase them over and over. Do you know what I mean? Because they just work for me. So there we go. Another repurchase for me is the Hourglass Bronzer. I've repurchased this many times and I love it. I've got it on today. It's just a beautiful glow. It gives, look, see, I haven't even got highlight on. This is the highlight in the bronzer that's giving me this, and I love it. It's just so beautiful. It doesn't pull too orange or brown or red. It's perfect, and it gives you that lovely glow. Right, lip glosses. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not a massive lip gloss fan, right? But there are 2 lip glosses that I love. And one of them I'm wearing now, and that's the Rimmel Oh My Gloss. In Purr Cat, what's it called? Purr, 130 Purr Glossy Cat. I love this. And this is just with the Charlotte Tilbury liner. I'm obsessed with this. I love it. It's just the most gorgeous lip gloss in the world. It's cheap. It looks amazing. It lasts. It's hydrating. It's moisturizing. I love it. So if I don't want to do too much on the lips, I'll just wear this with a liner. Now, the other one of my favorites is Buxom. Now, do you know what? It's so hard to get Buxom in this country. Like, where is it? bareMinerals, just, I hope you're like, you know, putting things together and making this accessible to us, because this one, which is White Russian and Dolly, are my favorites. But White Russian, I was obsessed with for years. And again, it's this gorgeous, creamy, nudie pink that's lovely. I love this. Again, this for me is a topper. I top this up over darker lip glosses, but I'm not a huge lip glossy person. I like this because it kind of looks like a lip. It just gives you like juicy lips rather than glossy. I sometimes can think it looks a bit too much, but this is my all-time favorite, and I've got so many glosses. Even that Fenty, everyone was mad about the Fenty one. So it's okay, but I don't reach for it. I just never reach for it. These two are the ones that I reach for all the time. Okay. Oh, next up, concealer. Yeah. Again, of course, you know my repurchase is the Tarte Shape Tape. I repurchase this all the time. I love it. I also like the Infallible a lot. These are my favorites. I like this one as well. I've done a concealer video. Have a look at that, my concealers. But again, my most used that I reach for is these, and lately it's just been this again, just this. It does everything, and I absolutely love it. So major repurchase for me. Then eyebrow pencils. I've got these two, Bobbi Brown Taupe, which I've got on today. Oh, and I can't, this is running out, right? So this is Taupe. Oh, can you see it? Oh, it's like not even, oh no. Oh no, I broke it. Oh, bums. Squish yourself in there. Okay, this is what happens. I break things and then they fall on the floor and I end up stamping them in the carpet. I don't think you can see it, but it's, yeah, oh, there you go. It's blonde. It's what I've got on my eyebrows today. I've recently loved that, but you know my favorite is the Brow Master from bareMinerals. And this is in the shade Cocoa, and it's slightly darker, but it matches my eyebrows perfectly. But because I'm quite heavy-handed, the taupe kind of, I get to just put it on as much as I want and it just looks soft. So I really like that, and I will repurchase this because I like to have both depending on how I'm feeling. I like to have both. Okay, blushes. Now I've got loads here, Rockator, NARS Orgasm, just loads. But my most used and my most, what I would always need, I've got hair in my mouth. I've got hair in my, goodness. That I reach for all. Again, I've got a blushes video, so I hope I'm not repeating myself, but I just wanted to show you the stuff that I actually use and I always repurchase. Benefit Dallas. Now they've got all these new blushes, and there's one that looks similar to this. And Milani Berry Amore. Oh my God. And I told you, I've got loads of blushes, but these are my favorites. And of course, this is a new one, the Laura Mercier Chai Latte, or Chai, which I've got on now. So this is my, but these are the ones that I will always have, because they're just the best, okay? Right, okay, next up, we've got eyeshadow palettes. Now, I never repurchase an eyeshadow palette because I never really finish an eyeshadow palette. But you know I love this one. And I've actually, you know my favourite shade in here, look at this. This is the first time I've ever hit eyeshadow pan. And this is what I've got on my eyes today, along with my Fox palette. And this is the shade Flicker. Now, I know you can I'm not going to repurchase this whole palette because I just like this shade here. So what I'm thinking this is similar to is Still a Kitten, which used to be my favourite. I was obsessed with that shade. So I'm thinking this shade is very similar. So I'm going to get Kitten. But I love the bareMinerals shadows. I love them. They are buttery, soft, shimmery, shiny. Today, you know when you look back at makeup looks you used to do? Like, you know how I was always wearing this? I decided I was going to do this look again. And as I did it, I was like, no, can't. I've got to do this one. This is my shimmer, shimmer, double shimmer. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. No, I've got to stick with. Isn't it weird? It's like I'm just stuck to a certain look at the moment. And I love it when I'm like that because, I'm less indecisive. So I have that shade on, and of course, Stone Cold Fox. That's the shade I've got all over my eyelid. And then I use this as the crease colour. Do you see? And I am loving the double shimmer. I'm absolutely loving it. I mean, I'll go through this phase where I'll do matte and matte, but I love a shimmer. Look at that. It's just so gorgeous. But I was watching Tiffany D, and she was using this It Cosmetics eye crayon, and I need it. Like, I need that. So I'm gonna get that. Okay. My other favorite eyeshadow palette is, as you know, bareMinerals Copper. Where has this gone? Like, everything is discontinued. But you know, it's not just bareMinerals. I'm finding that everything is gone. I'm looking for a Lancome lip pencil. Gone, gone, gone. What is going on? But anyway, I love these shades. If they had sent me all the palettes of this, I would have loved it, because the quality of these are beautiful, and I've never used eyeshadows so much. So this palette and the Stone Cold Fox for me are my favourites, because there's a mix of matte and shimmer, and I like to use the matte under the eye, but these are at the moment, these are my favourite. I absolutely love these rose tone shades. They're just beautiful. Yeah, those I would say are my absolute. If they'd emptied, I'd want to repurchase them. Oh, of course, bareMinerals. That's the matte one. Original. I have repurchased this 1,000 million billion times. Always will. Love it. Setting spray. Urban Decay All Nighter. Finish this one. I will always repurchase this. I love this. It is the best. For me, this works a treat. I mean, my mix of foundations and my setting spray and my makeup stays in place. When I go to the hairdresser, my makeup doesn't come off, the dentist, whatever, my face always as is. Even like, I've got to wear glasses now when I'm on the computer. And you can see very slight glasses mark, but not majorly. Like usually if I wear some other foundation, it's like a big mark there. But not with my setting spray, which I love. Most repurchased as well, and I'll always have, is the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue. This is the Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, Natural 05. This is something for me that I use on the weekend. I used to wear it to the gym. You know, if it's a Sunday and I'm just doing a dog walk and a coffee and I don't want to do anything else, then this is what I use. And it just gives a bit of colour. Oh, I love the way it smells. A bit of colour to the skin, a bit of a glow. You don't feel like you're naked, like there's nothing on your face, you know? It's just a beautiful glow to the skin. Now, and I already spoke about my powders, didn't I? Didn't I already speak about my powders? Right? You can see that in a video as well. But the powders I would always repurchase. Laura Mercier setting powder, love it. I've got this on today. It's giving me a really nice natural look. My Vichy Derma Blend, love this for touch-ups or if I'm having a really spotty day. bareMinerals BarePro, you've seen me talk about it. Again, this, I know they've reformulated it, can't find my shade. Can't find it. I mean, what is going on? Tell me, because I don't know. Eyeliner, oh my God. This Estee Lauder coffee pencil, I have repurchased about 5 times. I love this liner. Oh, it is just so gorgeous. Look at that. My favourite colour for eyeliners are dark brown, like chocolate, grey, and purple. This is the most beautiful, this formula, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just something I will always buy. If I'm feeling like, sometimes you feel like you can't do a liner. Like today I've used Bobbi Brown gel liner, which I love. But if I want to be very quick and I don't want to mess up my liner and I know that I can do this really well, then I will always go for this. And I love it because it's creamy, it's smooth, it glides, it smudges beautifully. It is just the best eyeliner ever. So, there we go. I think that is everything. My favourite beauty tool that I've repurchased a lot is the Beauty Blender. Love that. I always use this for my under eyes. Sometimes I use it for foundation. It just depends. And I think that is pretty much it. I think I've sped through that. I hope I haven't repeated myself. in other videos. I don't think I have, you know. This is like the stuff that I use every day at the moment, like all the time. I'll switch out my lipsticks, I'll switch out my lip gloss, but it's basically everything that I'm using all the time. Those are the stuff that I gravitate towards. Now I've got, you know, loads of different makeup, loads of drawers of makeup, but those are the ones. Those are the things that I'll always go for because I love them. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Let me know down below some of the makeup products you love and that you've repurchased over and over again. Like if you've got a big makeup collection, or just generally a makeup collection, go and have a look and see what is it that you are using all the time. And don't think to yourself, oh, I'm using this so much, I have to branch out and use something new. No, if you love something, use it. I think that's the greatest joy, is loving something that you use it so much. So that'd be a little interesting piece of homework for you. Go and have a look at your makeup and see, what is it that I use? Oh, you know, and if you want to branch out, you know what you like. So you can go, okay, I can get a variation of said blush or said lip liner or lipstick, you know, so see how you feel. So there we are. Those were my most repurchased, most favourite, most used makeup of all the world. I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.